We're the Jezebels. That's all.
Here I come.
I want you to get up right now, go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Hey, have you ever seen Network?
Yeah. Oh, I love Network.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I just realized I hadn't asked you that.
I have seen it, I think, for the first time like 10 years ago, which is still like late, I guess, right? Very good movie. You know what it reminded me of? And I couldn't tell you why, but at the time I saw it, reminded me of Truman Show, which I'm a big fan of.
Ooh, we have some Truman Show related news today.
Oh, fantastic.
That's a great segue into the show. Hi, everybody. I'm Michael Keene.
I'm William Patrick Coleman.
And this is Keene AM, where we're very dark. I just realized we're very... not like that. We're our video feed is a little dark, but I don't really want to change.
I like it.
I don't want to change the lighting at the same time. I don't know.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Are you? You've had it for like 4 weeks now. Are you a fan of Keene AM, the title?
It's all right.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
Okay.
We got to do something about that alarming thumbnail.
Yeah, I need to work on a good, I had a nice thumbnail for Quadruple BN when I did that show, a nice template where I could just like plug stuff in and it worked. I need to do that for Keene AM because the current thumbnail is not good. You're right. I'll fix that.
It's like, whoa, I guess it's Wednesday.
Hello.
Good morning.
So, today we're talking about some movie-related news.
The fun stuff.
We've got a bunch of trailers to look at. We've got some AI news.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. And a bunch of stuff from Vinegar Syndrome and Severin. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Sick intro edit. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's this guy right here. Right here, baby. Someone hire me. All right. So, I do have sort of filmmaking news.
Okay. Let's start off with filmmaking news.
It's not new, so it's barely news. But it's something that people might not have heard of.
So it's an announcement of sorts.
Sort of, yeah. I just thought I would bring up. So I'm currently in the middle of making a movie.
Yes.
We're shooting it. We've already shot about 15-20 minutes of the film, and we're going to be continuing the shoot end of June.
Throughout the summer, on and off.
Basically, hopefully just through July. I'm really hoping for just through July. I really don't want to go into August. I don't want to do anything in August. But I'm working on it. And a big part of making a movie is scheduling. You got to schedule this shit. And so I wanted to talk very briefly. I haven't shared my screen yet because I'm a bitch. Oh God, where the fuck did Web Chat GPT come from? Where did I click on for that? That was weird. Sorry. Doop. All right. Oh God, we're back in our old conundrum of which fucking. That's not right. That's worse. Oh God. Oh geez, that's all right. That's not bad, right? If we just expand a little bit, that's not bad. I feel like that's okay. At least it wasn't porn, but we love porn here on the show, don't we, William Patrick Coleman?
Yes.
Don't we love porn?
Yes, sir.
There's the Center Spread girls, right there next to you.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, this is really cool cover, actually.
I got a lot of great pornos with some really great covers. Anyway,
scheduling software.
Yeah, so I've been using this newish software, Simple Strips. It's currently in beta, as you can see by the thing where it says beta. It's in version 0.7, so we're there's still some kinks getting worked out. But basically, this
is your go-to for scheduling.
Yeah, it creates a strip board. Which if you don't know what a strip board is, it's this thing back here or this thing right here. It basically takes each scene of a script and makes it a strip, and then you take those strips for each scene, and you put them in the right order for filming. Is more or less how it works. And it's really cool. You can export breakdown sheets. You can export call sheets. It's very useful. Again, it does have some kinks, but luckily I've been submitting the shit that I've found, the bugs, and they've been responsive. I've gotten responses both times I've used their feedback form. So honestly, pretty happy with the customer service aspect of things. I wouldn't use this on like a fully professional set just yet, but for something like my movie where it's not the most, it's like 5 guys in a trench coat pretending to be a full crew. I think it's fine. So I really sorry, I got a message from an actor just now and it popped up on the screen. It's very useful. I wish for some reason it won't let me share. I guess I could share. Wait a second. Let me ploop this over here. And I'm gonna stop sharing that. I'm going to instead share my entire screen. Let's make sure there's no pornography on there. There we go. Okay. So here you can see how this thing works. I went ahead and took, you can add addresses for the shoot locations. I took that out because I don't want people to know Rich's address.
Yeah.
But you can see, you have your strips, which you can move here and there and wherever. You get your scene number, interior, exterior, the story setting, time of day, what cast you need represented by numbers, and then location, page number, and the length of pages. So 3 pages, 1 page, 1 page and an eighth, 3 pages, etc. And then at the bottom, you've got your end of day, which shows you how many pages you're covering for that day. You can also add in break time and other such things.
Are things like shot lists not connected to this?
No, shot
like for each actor or whatnot, that's a separate thing.
Shot list is a different thing.
Gotcha.
Interestingly, the same company or same guys that made Simple Strips, which Filmmaker 610, the software is called Simple Strips. The guys who made it are also working on shot listing software, which obviously they have not released yet. But they have that's sort of news. That's like this niche news no one came in thinking they would care about and probably still don't. There's also some shot listing software coming out, fellas. So, hold on to your bonnets for that one. So I'm excited. It's free software while it's in beta. I'm sure that they are going to have some sort of cost once they get out of beta. But for now, I mean, it's pretty useful. Again, I have my qualms. If you, let's see here, if you go to breakdown sheets, let's say I want all these scenes. You can't really see this because
we have a screen on it.
We have a screen on it. Wait a second. I'm going to take the comments away for a minute. Also, Filmmaker Movie Magic is still in use for film productions. It's Movie Magic, and then the Gorilla one is the other like really heavily used, but Movie Magic's the main like industry standard, and which is fine, but it's very dated software, and it costs like they have like a deal going on right now, and it's $30 a month. And I don't know, I'm just not keen on spending $30 a month on almost anything.
But you are keen.
But I am keen. AM. I don't like spending money. So anytime I can find something that helps me spend less money, I am all aboard. So this is a super neat bit of software. If I were to export all these, I export to PDF, save it. It'll eventually pop up. There we go. I only included one scene. Shit, I needed more than one scene for my point to make sense. Let's so we go down here, we click on all bunch of scenes, export master PDF.
Gotcha.
There we replace
schedule
that.
Comes up.
And boop. So here we have our breakdown of what all we need in those scenes.
Okay.
So it's all the cast. The problem though is you'll notice the formatting's all fucked up. And so it has special effects, props, stunts, the columns up there, but then the columns continue after a whole blank bit of page. So there's problems like that. And then like up here, page 2 of what doesn't say how many pages there actually are. But I wouldn't like, the beauty of this is I don't know when I would even use breakdown. Like I don't know when I would like send out breakdown sheets really. Now what you can do is you click on a scene, or I'm sorry, not a scene. You just click on a day. So into day 1, brings up all this information. You can easily just export the call sheet as a PDF. Give it a second. It'll pop up PDF call sheet. Again, we have the page 1 of what problem. And then the other issue is it does create 2 pages just automatically. This will be more useful when I have my crew input. But it would be nice if I could, and maybe I'm just missing it, but I don't see an option to just do the crew, or not crew, the cast and ditch the crew, which would be potentially useful. That said, what I'll probably wind up doing is going ahead and filling in the crew spots with whoever we can get, which will not be a lot of people, and doing a double page.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Okay.
yeah. But anyway, that's enough me nerding out over software.
Well, this is really interesting, and I'd like to point this out. This is kind of a cool thing to use the show for, is to talk about the things in filmmaking that one doesn't stop to think about. Usually you would have a whole position for this.
Yeah.
But you like to save money.
I like to save money. So
but it's a good thing to teach people right now, the scheduling aspect of filmmaking. That's really cool.
So yeah, I'll talk more about this on the Patreon. I might have already. I honestly don't remember. But this is a good time to just mention that you can go to patreon.com/Michael Keene, and you can give to the Patreon, where I do talk more in depth about the filmmaking process. I did a whole stream where I just did a shot list. Which I now have to update because I am changing the script to save money. La-di-da, I like to save money. So yeah, let me exit out of that. And let's see here. Gotta add. Quick, say something.
What's the news today?
Fuck.
Back
Son
to
of
you.
a bitch.
Back to you.
You son of a bitch. Let's see here. Matt7726 says, "Hey, did you check out that Body Blow trailer?"
What?
Wait, did I? I might have only seen it mentioned, but I will add that. YouTube.com. Yeah, I don't think we ever talked about this. I assume it's this trailer. Oh, okay. And we will just plop that in the middle of trailers for when we get to trailers. Okay. Oh, fuck. And I'm over here again. Bloop. There we go. We will talk about the Onslaught trailer. Yeah, and we'll talk about Body Blow as well when we get there. Right now, Blu-ray news. Blu-ray news. Once again, Vinegar Syndrome's partner label partner labels are batshit crazy. Partially because there's so goddamn many of them. Let's see, there's 5 in each row, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 32. There are 32 fucking... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, boy. Now, some of there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these are new variants, which I really want the Mike Diana film collection. I don't know if you've ever seen Mike Diana's art. But this is what he's known for, is this kind of artwork. And he made some movies, and this is the collection. And you can see they are low budget.
Oh, awesome.
Shot on tape.
Awesome.
Just gory and silly. Yeah, there's 2 feature films, Blood Brothers and Baked Baby Jesus. And then there are a few short films. There's The Shed 2, Deadly Punk, Toolbox Massacre, Fetus on Toast.
Nice titles.
So you can get a new variation on that. If you didn't get the initial limited edition slipcover, you can get the new variant slipcover. So that's cool. Will I be buying this? Probably not, because I ain't got no fucking cash, yo.
I like to save money.
I like to save money. And I've got very little of it at the moment. You also got a variant on Cannibal Girls, whoop-de-doo. WAD, The Life and Times of John C. Holmes, is coming from Film Movement. If I remember correctly, I don't think there's any new... I know there's a commentary. I don't think it's a new commentary with Casey Scott. But this is a documentary about John C. Holmes, famous for one reason and one reason only.
Good actor.
Good actor, yeah. You got it.
Quality actor.
Known as Johnny Wad is probably his most famous character, and of course he was the inspiration for Boogie Nights. And we love Boogie Nights.
They did make a movie about him though, Wonderland.
They did make yeah. I find John C. Holmes fascinating. Real piece of shit.
So I hear.
Yeah, real piece of shit. Spread AIDS all across the valley. And was an informant. Got people killed, allegedly. Just not a good guy. Actually, not allegedly, because the AIDS thing. He actually got people killed. But also murdered as well. So just generally not a good guy. But fascinating, nonetheless. This is a documentary from like 1999.
Maybe his heart was in the right place.
Anyway, so we've got a new... I'm not going to go through all these because this would be the entire show. And honestly, I don't really care. But we've got Voices of Desire and Fly Now, Play Later from AGFA. Wild Eye Releasing has Violator. Undine, whatever, from IFC Films, who also put out Tornado, which does intrigue me. Let's see how it looks. Let's take a gander at what we got here. Featuring Jack Loudon and Tim Roth, filmed by John McLean. Okay.
old Tim Roth.
Good old Tim Roth. Looks pretty cool.
Good old Tim Roth, star of Planet of the Apes, of all movies you mentioned.
Audio commentary with the director and DP, new video interview with the director, a Super 8mm making of the film. That's cool. And a booklet. So not bad. A little pricey at $35.49. A little pricey. I don't know about some of these prices. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like they're a little much. Let's see here. 3 by and the name I can't say, from Yellow Veil Pictures, To a Land Unknown from Watermelon Pictures, Thebe from Film Movement. Let's see. Suburban Mayhem from Umbrella Entertainment. Suspended Time from Music Box Selects. Some Nights I Feel Like Walking from Film Movement. A lot of stuff from Film Movement this month. The Serpent Skin from Dark Star. That intrigues me as well. What do we got here? Let's see. One of those kind of lo-fi covers. Not a huge fan, but what are you going to do? It's a newer film, vampire stuff. They got that Buffy the Vampire Slayer style vampire. Let's see here. This is 2025. Directed by Alice Mayo McKay. And not a whole lot of special features. Got some short films in there, but that's really about it. And yeah, not... Let's see here. After escaping her transphobic hometown, Anna meets goth tattoo artist Jin. They bond over shared supernatural abilities, but Jin's tattoo work accidentally conjures a demon before their romance can bloom. Okay.
That seems like right up your alley.
That does seem right up my alley. Okay, cool. That's one, again, that's another one where I'm like, I don't know that I want to buy this, but I'm very intrigued. I actually, let's see here. I'm gonna open up Letterboxd. Serpent's Skin. Let's see. How's it looking? Ooh, divisive. Got a divisive movie. I like that. Add to watch list. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Redacted from Magnolia Pictures. Happy End from Film Movement again. Lucky from Shudder, not the Lucky that we'll be talking about in a bit. Ninja Zombie from Bleeding Skull. Fuck yeah. That intrigues me. What do we... Oh, look at that. That's a nice cover. Let's see. Yeah, there's that SOV bull. Actually, nice. That might not be SOV. That might be 8mm. I can't tell. Let's see. What is it? What was it shot on? No, beta. Okay, I was almost. Nope, actually I was right. Is the hero in right now shot on Super 8 film in Chicago by director Mark Bessinger. This action horror hybrid tells the story of Jack, a young martial arts expert who is slain by evil cult leader Spithrachni, only to be resurrected by the vengeance-fueled Ninja Zombie. An explosion of high-kicking, gut-spilling splendor, Ninja Zombie lands at the intersection of 1980s Marvel Comics and The Toxic Avenger, a true Venn diagram of joy and ambition in underground filmmaking. Oh, baby.
Nice.
Give it to me. Pretty okay selection of special features here, including a commentary with the director, preserved from the original Beta SP Master, so it's a second generation. It's not the original film negative, which is not surprising. I doubt it exists. So next best thing, the Beta SP Master. Some interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, that whole deal, and a short film. So cool beans there. Limited edition slipcover already sold out. Damn. Nintendo 64 Quest, don't give a shit. The Other French New Wave Volume 2 from Canadian International Pictures. I actually have Volume 1. So I'm intrigued, but I haven't finished volume 1, so I feel like I shouldn't buy volume 2. Got The Gits, which was mentioned in the comment in the chat. This is a documentary. Let's see. In 2025, The Gits returns to the 20th anniversary edition, reigniting the powerful legacy of one of punk rock's most urgent and underrecognized bands. The gripping documentary traces the meteoric rise of The Gits and their magnetic frontwoman, Mia Zapata, whose fearless voice and raw presence left an undeniable mark on the Seattle music scene before her life was tragically cut short in 1993. Featuring electrifying live performances, rare archival footage, and candid interviews with bandmates, peers, and friends like Joan Jett, Kathleen Hanna, members of 7 Year Bitch, and more. The Gits delivers an intimate and unflinching portrait of a band whose sound captured both ferocity and vulnerability. Rather than framing Zapata solely as a tragic figure, the film celebrates her as a visionary artist whose voice so resonates more than 3 decades later. With amplified visuals, rare audio, and a renewed urgency in its message, The Gits is more than a documentary. It's a timeless testament to artistic legacy, community, and resilience. Well, hell yeah. It features extended live performances, 32-page booklet, and a lot of folks very pro The Gits in the chat. So definitely one to watch. I'm going to add this to my watch list, because a lot of people are suggesting it in the chat. I don't know The Gits. I'm sorry. I'm not the punk music historian that I should be. And then someone else mentioned Violator. So let's go back down. Actually, let me finish mentioning. Let's see what else we got here. We got Drive Back. We got Erotic Nature, the films of Pierre Cretin, Diane, Dead Hunt, The Dark Valley, Crimson Gold, A Poet, A New Love in Tokyo, and A Game for Six Lovers. A couple of those intrigue me, but someone mentioned Violator in the chat, so we're going to talk about Violator. Chat, if you have something else from this bunch of releases that we should talk about, please let me know. I am trying to get through this fairly quickly because we have so much to cover in one show. But I'm happy to look at everything that y'all want to look at. Great slipcover.
Nice.
Got a poster included. Sick nasty. Looks pretty fun. Looks pretty wild. Violator. Let's see here. Junichi Yamamoto. Don't know him. When her sister vanishes without a trace, Yurino follows the only clue left behind, a cryptic website linked to an abandoned apartment and a rumored destination for those seeking to end their lives. Her search leads her deep into a remote mountain village, a place that doesn't appear on any map and doesn't want to be found. The village is home to a disturbing community of outsiders drawn there by despair, and to the locals who claim to save them. Their twisted doctrine is simple. Suicide is forbidden, but death is not. Those who arrive hoping to die are instead hunted, butchered, and sacrificed in acts of violence so grotesque they defy belief. Reunited at last, Yurino and her sister. This is very long. Yurino and her sister must confront the horrifying truth behind the village's crusade and fight their way through an escalating nightmare of sadistic killers and inhuman rituals. Showcases the vision of a cult filmmaker working on the outer edges of Japanese horror. Known for a run of underground exploitation features, Yamamoto blends taboo subject matter, surreal imagery, and extreme violence into confrontational genre cinema that rejects conventions, securing his status as a bold, divisive voice in modern J-horror. Have I seen anything by this guy? Hold on. Violator. Right there, I believe, yes. First off, watch list, of course. It is playing on Tubi, so it is available for freebies. Oh, Meatball Machine. Okay. Now I know who we're talking about. Did Meatball Machine, did a bunch of like V Cinema J horror stuff. Okay. Junichi Yamamoto. Sorry, I forget names real easy. Okay, if I had known it was that guy, I would have.
But you don't forget title names.
Yeah, I'm good with titles.
Interesting.
I'm bad at names. Especially, I'm gonna be honest. I'm as white as buttered bread. And I'm real bad at them. Their foreign names. If you feel my drift,
I gotcha.
You know, I can't even imagine. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so we've got commentary with critic Justin DeClue. He does my favorite film podcast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, look at that.
plug it.
Important Cinema Club. It's a good podcast.
Important Cinema Club.
Yeah, with Justin DeClue and Will Sloan. So Justin DeClue and writer Dylan Chung commentary. That's pretty dope. Meatball Dreams, a conversation with director Junichi Yamamoto. Japanese horror primer video essay, probably by Justin DeClue. I'm gonna just take a wild guess there. Movie Machine, Junichi Yamamoto career overview video essay. Image Gallery, original Japanese trailer, Wild Eye trailer. Okay, fuck yeah. That's pretty cool. Limited edition slipcover is sold out, but you can still get that standard edition. I'll be watching Violator. Cool. Let's see. Filmmaker 610 mentioned Crimson Gold. There we go. This is from Kimstim. I don't know Kimstim as a company, but let's see. What do we got here? Okay, slipcover. Features a guy. Director Jafar Panahi. Let's see here. Two master filmmakers, Abba Kiarostami and Jafar Panahi. I know Kiarostami. I don't know Panahi. Team up as writer and director, respectively, on Crimson Gold, a subtle tragedy on class conflict in modern Iran. Hussein, a real-life pizza delivery man who has schizophrenia, is a lumbering war veteran, swollen by cortisone for war-induced pain, and reduced to delivering pizzas at night. Through his nightly rounds, he bears witness to the rewards and vanities of the city's wealthy. He is humiliated when a jewelry shop owner won't allow him in his store, and under pressure to get married, Hussein awkwardly aspires to higher ground. When an eccentric socialite gives him a taste of luxury, Hussein can no longer accept his lowly status. Kiarostami based the story on an actual newspaper account of a botched robbery attempt at a Turanian, or is it Turanian? I guess it'd be Turanian. Jewelry store by a desperate pizza delivery man. Spoilers. Kind of a bare bones release, but it does have a booklet and a new video interview with Jafar Panahi, so that's neat. Wait, Panahi's the guy that got... Okay, I didn't realize that was him. Okay, yeah, he's been under house arrest for the last 20 years.
Oh.
And he made a movie about it, I'm pretty sure. First off, I'm intrigued. So let's go ahead and get that add to watch list. Everybody seems to enjoy it, so cool beans. So Jafar Panahi. It was just an accident and did no bears. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know of him. I haven't watched his movies because I suck. But he did This Is Not a Film, which is the movie that he shot while under house arrest. And Filmmakers got that down in the chat. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Again, bad at foreign names. I'm just a white boy. And I'm American. So I only believe in American cinema.
What did he do? How come he's on house arrest?
He made films that were critical of the Iranian government.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's a notable Iranian filmmaker that whose name I forgot. God, I suck. I really do. Okay, so Crimson Gold, also notable. And then I think someone mentioned A New Love in Tokyo, which is another one that I was intrigued by, if only because of the cover. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't?
Nice.
Yeah, look,
That's cool.
That's everything you want in a cover.
Yeah. Flowers.
Let's see here. Awesome. Amazing. Blowing up condoms. He's got a candle in his mouth. Is that and a limited edition slipcover still available? Only 346 left. Okay. This is from Banmei Takahashi. Let's see here. Ayumi juggles between her work as a call girl and a life with a boyfriend unable to get into college. Soon she meets Ray, a seasoned dominatrix aspiring to become a theater actor who spends her free time rehearsing with a troupe that blurs the line between the stage and the bedroom. At the terminus of the Japanese bubble era, brilliantly evoked here by neon-lit streets and chic interiors, both women bring us into their nocturnal orbit, a life dedicated to the pursuit of pleasure, camaraderie, and the joys of hanging out in the thriving, horny districts of Shinjuku and Shibuya. Marketed in some territories as a sequel to Ryu Murakami's moody Tokyo Decadence, which that's what the cover reminded me of, so fair enough. Banmei Takahashi's A New Love in Tokyo unfolds as its tonal opposite, less a somber sexploitation film than an unexpectedly sex-positive workplace comedy ripe for rediscovery, based on a book of essays by Kei Shinemoto, and that brings the reader into a bustling erotic underworld. The film is also notable for featuring cult photographer Nobuyoshi Araki as one of its key collaborators. A glimpse into a bygone era of Japanese eroticism, A New Love in Tokyo provided Pinku, V Cinema, and Directors Company veteran Banmei Takahashi. Oh, he was the guy that did Door. Okay. With a bridge toward a broader range of human experience and pathos. Cool. 115 minutes, 1994. Got an interview with the director that's 19 minutes long. That's decent. Interview with author Kei Shinemoto and magazine editor Akira Sue. Interview with working dominatrix Mikako Fujishiro and actor Kanaka Shiba. That's 17 minutes plus a booklet and newly commissioned art. That seems pretty dope, and I gotta say that slipcover, both the slipcover and the standard edition cover, are pretty great. Like, I would be fine with either. Let's see here. Josh says, any money I could have spent on Partner Month went towards the Rise of Leslie Vernon sequel Kickstarter. TerraVision confirmed to be handling the physical release for their Kickstarter as well. That makes sense. I saw Brad Henderson on Facebook promoting the Rise of Leslie Vernon Kickstarter. So that makes sense that TerraVision would be tackling that. That's pretty cool for TerraVision. And we'll just count that as part of our Blu-ray news. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, correspondent Josh. Matt seems to think this is boring, which fair enough. Let's see here. Anything else that we need to talk? Any of these titles
stand out?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So moving on. TerraVision, we just talked about. I realized today that so I never talk about TerraVision releases, partly because they're a little scattered. They kind of come out here and there. They tend to be very late on their releases, but they're the ones that put out The Head on glorious Blu-ray. We've of course gotta let it be known that The Head is available on Blu-ray from TerraVision. You can buy that now. The Head. These are some signed copies we have here at the studio. But yeah, definitely check out those fine folks over at TerraVision. That motherfucker Brad gave he's having a party. Okay, sorry. I can't actually read these emoticons from over here. There's a cat that wants to be on camera. Kitty, 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 kitty. Hi, kitty.
There's a puppy over here that doesn't want to be on camera.
Oh yeah, that puppy doesn't. She's purring. All that and she's purring. Anyway, so there's two releases I wanted to highlight. I don't know how old these are because, again, I don't keep up with TerraVision like I should. Let's actually go ahead and let's increase this a little bit. All right, so Shoestring Slashers Part 2 3-disc box set. Notably, they've got Night of the Dribbler and a few others, but Blood Symbol, Night of the Dribbler, Bloodspell. I cannot. Their website is so weirdly set up. I can't get the full. Wait a second. Can I? Yeah, I can't get the full image on here. Oh well. But the one that people really, oh my god, there's so many images. Finger, ghost, stuff, corpse, Night of the Dribbler. Night of the Dribbler is one of those that we've been waiting on for a long time to get a release, and it finally did from TerraVision back when they've released this fucking volume. Am I still buying from Error 44s? No, I'm not still buying from anything. I can't afford it. I cannot.
It's the same money.
Yeah, I cannot like describe in words how poor I am right now. I had to buy a new car because my old one conked out. So I am fucked. I legit don't know how I'm going to afford Amityville Bong. Like it's one of those things where I am cheapening out at every possible
Luckily,
position.
you're the writer also.
Yeah, luckily I'm the writer, so I can do whatever I want. But I am hella poor. So that's another reason I kind of stopped doing the Blu-ray news segment, or the whole like the big show, is like if you're not buying stuff, it's not nearly as interesting. And so that's why I'm kind of sticking to just things that hold my interest, and not just not covering every single bit of Blu-ray news, because it's kind of it kind of sucks to go over Blu-ray news all the time and not be able to buy anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I bought the Hisayasu. Actually, I didn't even buy the latest Hisayasu Sato. That's how broke I am. So go check out the Patreon, guys. Anyway, we got Bloodspell, Night of the Dribbler, and Blood Symbol. You don't care about the plots. They're slashers that were made for very little money. For Bloodspell, it's transferred and stored from its beta SP master. Region free. Let's see. You got interviews with various folks and an audio essay with Alexandra Heller Nicholas, who I don't know how she manages to work as much as she does. And a photo gallery. Night of the Dribbler, transferred from and restored from its beta SP master. Blu-ray is region free. It's got a commentary as well as a couple interviews. And then Blood Symbol is packed. Blood Symbol has just let's see, it was shot on Super 8 and 16 millimeter between the years of 1984 and 1990, which right there intrigues the shit out of me. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Again, transferred and restored from its beta SP master. That's unfortunately what we have available for these films. New commentary with Maurice Devereaux and Tony Morello. A featurette on the making of Blood Symbol. We've got BTS photos with commentary. On-set audio from 1985 from Blood Symbol. That's intriguing. I don't know what that entails. Behind-the-scenes stills gallery, a trailer, and then several short films. Stills gallery for one of those. Storyboard stills gallery for Blood Symbol. PMS survival tips. And a reunion from 2022 stills gallery. So, like, a bunch of stuff for Blood Symbol. But I think most people will be most intrigued by the basketball slasher movie, Night of the Dribbler. So that's pretty dope. Dope AF, even, to quote the kids. And then they also put out the 90s Nightmares, Volume 1, 5-disc box set. That's currently available. Includes Mountain Fury, Hell Spa, and Lady of the Lake. And those come with various special features, including commentary on Hell Spa. Mountain Fury doesn't really have much of anything. And Lady of the Lake also has a commentary. These are all from Beta SP Masters, because that's what's available. And yeah, that's it from TerraVision. I'm almost done with Blu-ray news, I promise, Will.
Oh,
I feel like I'm just like...
No, this is not as bad as the other weeks.
Let's see. Danza Macabra, Volume 5.
Not
so this is
long.
this is interesting. This is volume 5 again of Danza Macabra. Basically, it's just regional gothic horror movies. And what's interesting about this one is Strange Voyage from disc number 1. Strange Voyage is really all I care about because it stars Jess Franco.
Oh.
Did not write it, did not direct it.
He's just acting in it?
Just acting.
Oh, awesome.
And it's like a gothic comedy. And I think that's super rad. So I will inevitably get Danza Macabra just for that. Luckily, Severin stuff doesn't really go out of print for the most part, so I can wait for a sale. But it does intrigue me. It's not that bad. It's only $73 currently. They list it as $105. I don't know that they'll ever sell it for $105. But $73 for a 5-disc Blu-ray box set. So we've got Strange Voyage from 1964, Exorcism's Daughter from 1971, the Dracula Saga, which looks really good, from 1973, The Turn of the Screw from 1985. And I watched the trailer for this box set. It looks really good. It looks like a whole bucket of madness. It is a 5-minute long trailer, so I'm not going to be playing it for the show. But look, 4 interest-free payments of $18.25 with Afterpay. It's begging. It's begging you. Yeah, and I'm not going to go through all the special features and stuff, but they come with audio commentaries, various film essays, not much in the way of interviews, but a few interviews, and video essays and junk. So definitely looks like it's worthwhile. Yeah. So beyond that, Django Shoots First Blu-ray coming from Keene. Notable because it's another spaghetti western that is now available to us in glorious 1080p. That's coming August 18th. Beyond that, don't really care. Arrow announced some August releases, notably People vs. Larry Flint. I don't know if you're a fan.
Oh, nice. I like those writers a lot. I've been following them.
Yeah, I really like the People vs. Larry Flint. That's a great film.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, cool cover. Shogun's Ninja, I haven't seen, but I've heard okay things. John Woo's Once a Thief on 4K.
What is that down there?
I'm getting there, man. You gotta settle your britches. Once a Thief 4K Blu-ray. Once a Thief, I think I've seen, and I think I recall being really good. But it's John Woo with Chow Yun-fat. I mean, come on. It's all you need right there. And they also have a standard just Blu-ray coming out for that. This is August 3rd, by the way. And this is for the UK. So you will have to import these discs. Killer Party coming August 10th. They previously released a Ju-on the Grudge collection on Blu-ray, but now they have a Ju-on the Grudge 4K. That's only the one film. Only Ju-on the Grudge, nothing else. But ports over a bunch of extras for that. And it's a 4K restoration. I would personally probably just go for the Blu-ray collection. I don't know that I need the Grudge in 4K, but still pretty cool. And chock full of extras. Is it Troy you were looking at?
No.
Not Troy? Okay. Oh, I know what you were looking at.
Yeah.
Okay, so Troy's come to 4K and standard Blu-ray.
This would be Wolfgang Petersen's Troy?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't remember being that impressed by that in theaters.
No.
But it seems like it's getting a lot of attention recently.
Probably because of Odyssey.
Yeah. Which I will say, looking back on Troy, it is a great looking film. But
interesting cast.
Yeah, an interesting cast. People. And then Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. That's one you were wanting. None of these appear to have like new extras. They seem to be all ported over as far as I can tell.
Is it an anniversary? Because it's like, I think 35 years. Something like that.
I don't know. This is a street date of August 17th. I don't know if it's for a specific reason.
Okay.
And then Identity at 4K. I don't know who's clamoring for that, but
I like that movie a lot, actually. I would be clamoring for
it does feature the theatrical and extended cuts of the film. And then Stephanie, let's see here, skillfully blending elements of Mark Duplass's Creep with 1992's Man Bites Dog, alongside mismatched buddy movies such as The Cable Guy. Stephanie, whatever, is a darkly comic thriller set in the world of amateur filmmaking that is as bleakly funny as it is disturbingly twisted. That intrigues me. So yeah, you can see.
Oh, nice.
The Troy cover looks really nice. Yeah. All of these look really great. I guess Stephanie is just kind of laid out to dry. Anyway, so that's the main Blu-ray news coming out this week. Nothing too crazy, but a bunch of stuff to look at.
Okay.
Anyway, we did miss a death last time. Yoshihiro Nishimura, the director of Tokyo Gore Police, died at 59 years old due to a liver disease issue. I don't know if you ever saw Tokyo Gore Police.
No, I've heard of it, actually.
But big special effects guy, really big loss to cinema. I didn't realize how young he was, just 59 years
59.
old. Yeah. So rip to Yoshihiro Nishimura. And speaking of death, Clint Eastwood retired.
Clint Eastwood's retiring at the age of 96. First of all, does anybody really retire in that industry?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
what's the point of an announcement?
Yeah, so it is worth noting this was not an actual announcement.
His son said something.
His
right?
son, Kyle Eastwood, in an interview with I believe, French publication, mentioned that he was retired as part of another statement.
Yeah.
So this could be taken out of context. It is possible. It's even like translated from the article, so I don't even know like what the exact translation is from French. But
it made me reflect on his career as director more than anything, and of course the notable standouts are Unforgiven and one of my favorites, Mystic River. People like to talk about $1 Million Baby. What else is there? Gran Turismo. Did he do Gran Turismo? I don't think he did Gran Turismo.
You're thinking of Gran Torino.
Torino. Did he do that?
Is that right?
Yeah, you're right. But did he direct that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one with all the racism.
That's all of them. No, great director. Not a surprise. Just an opportunity to talk about his filmography. If this is really true, I mean, 96 is not a young buck. So he'd have to fit another one in there soon.
Yeah, I don't. They mentioned. Let's see here. A much quoted THR article, or Hollywood Reporter article, claimed that with juror number 2, Eastwood wanted to find one last project in order to be able to ride off into the sunset with his head held high. It was being touted as Eastwood's final film, and now we have this interview saying that he's retired. So, nothing too surprising, but something that's been making headlines. I never saw Juror number 2. Did you?
I never saw that. Did he do Richard Jewell also?
Yeah.
I really like that movie. Movie.
I feel like, I mean, I haven't really kept up with his films, like watching them.
Yeah.
But I haven't really heard anything bad about any of his last few projects.
Yeah, they got some good reception, actually.
He definitely, that whole, like, Tarantino, great directors, eventually stop making great films or whatever. Clint Eastwood just fucking kept on making great pieces of work.
Yeah.
And American Sniper.
Yep.
But he, I mean, seems like and he kept experimenting too. That's what I like. The whatever train to Paris or whatever.
Yeah. Letters to Iwo Jima.
What?
Letters to.
Well, that was also a bit of an experiment. Yeah. Is he did that and Flags of Our Fathers.
He keeps growing as a storyteller. He doesn't stick to one genre. Like you couldn't. There's a huge difference between something like $1 Million Baby to whatever else there is, Richard Jewell, something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy like how long of a career he had.
Yeah,
because even like $1 Million Baby, I think about that movie and I remember
which is like 2004.
Yeah, and even then it was like, man, that Clint Eastwood, how many more does he have in him?
Yeah, in 2004,
and he just kept fucking going.
Kept going in his sleep, pretty much.
Good
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good career.
Oh wow! Oh, that's crazy to think about. Gran Torino and Changeling came out both in 2008.
Oh wow,
That's bananas. And Changeling, really good film.
Yeah, really good movie.
I thought Gran Torino was pretty good. I think my problem with it was the same problem most people had, which was the acting was pretty all over the place.
The acting's all over the place for sure. I remember that movie made a lot of money, I think.
Gran Torino?
Yeah, I think it did.
Oh yeah,
really
Gran
well.
Torino was a big hit. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is
that the Get Off My Lawn?
That is the Get Off
Okay,
My Lawn movie, yeah.
Get Off My Lawn.
And then another piece of news that you wanted to bring up. This is something I'll be honest, I could not give less of a shit about.
I am super interested about. Zack Snyder has been announced to direct Escape from New York. Yes, that's Zack Snyder from the Snyderverse, and one of my favorites that I think is painfully underrated, Watchmen. I love Watchmen. But 300, Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder, he's got a half-half for me. But Escape from New York, this has been in development hell, I think, for quite a while. They've been trying to remake this for a very long time. Somebody asked me, and I'm curious, does John Carpenter have any producing credit to this?
Oh, I am willing to bet everything I own that John Carpenter has zero creative input in this movie.
Okay.
But I would not put it past him having a producer or executive producer credit.
Yeah.
That is purely in the name of handing over a shitload of money to John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Because that man does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
He just wants to play video games and be left alone. And I'll say, per Filmmaker 610, at least they picked someone interesting to direct it. Like, here's the thing. When I say I don't care in so much as when I hear Escape from New York remake, I get tired. It's not something that I feel like needs a remake or really would benefit from a remake. But I do like Zack Snyder. I've been on record as saying that. Not a fan of his cape shit stuff, but as far as his other work, generally I find him interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a really nice guy. I once met him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, super nice guy. I got a picture with him, and it's the one time I ever had a goatee. It was like literally the day that I had a goatee. I decided to try it out. I decided to try out a goatee.
And you got a picture with Zack Snyder.
Yeah, and then immediately shaved it.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I really like his earlier stuff a lot, and then the Snyderverse was just a clusterfuck that's kind of beyond his control. But you could see his efforts in there.
And even then, I will say, I like the Snyder cut of Justice League.
Oh, Justice League Snyder cut is great.
It's a little long.
Yeah, it's long. I don't notice the length, to be honest with you. The chapters, it's just so interesting. I love it. I've seen the black and white one as well. But that Josh Whedon one.
Yeah, Whedon didn't do a great job. Man of Steel's all right.
Man of Steel, I think, is one of his better ones. But
Batman v Superman really is not a good movie.
I have a real personal grudge with Batman vs Superman. I do not like that movie to a passionate degree. And I don't know how much of that is his fault, really. Well, there is a longer version of that that's still dog shit.
Yeah.
So I don't. It's just full of too many ideas.
Sometimes you just make a bad movie.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Watchmen is. Do you like that movie?
I love Watchmen.
I love Watchmen. I think it's really underrated.
I think Watchmen is fantastic in a few ways, and one of them is it does change the Alan Moore story. And you could argue for the worse, but I think it changes it in a way that works really well for mainstream cinema. What
do you mean exactly?
Well,
because it's one of the most faithfully adapted.
It's not that faithful.
I've read the original. Well, what are you talking about?
They basically completely changed the ending. with the like. There's the squid.
Okay.
There's the whole.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of subplots.
Yeah.
It's not quite as biting in its satirical approach.
Okay.
As
I
the
love
graphic
the
novel.
ultimate cut, but there are things they kind of have to change. It's really a hard book to adapt.
Oh yeah, it's a hard book to adapt. It's one of those.
That's why I give him credit for credit's due. Like he's one of the best like adapted directors I think we have. 300 is almost panel by panel.
300's great.
Yeah.
300 I feel like gets it gets less and less appreciated as time goes on because it is such a like
hokey. There's a lot of
silly
cheese
movie.
to it, yeah. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful looking film.
So yeah, I mean I like Zack Snyder. I thought Army of the Dead was fine. I know a lot of people gave that movie shit. And to some degree, deservedly so. The shallow depth of field.
Never seen it. Actually, I've never seen
he does this thing. He used some really shallow depth of field lens, like a 0.5 f-stop lens or some bullshit, and had it wide open the entire movie. And it's not that it doesn't work at all. It's that it really doesn't work like 50% of the time. And when it's all of the movie, that means 50% of the movie, it does not quite work. But it's fun. It's a silly zombie picture. And Dawn of the Dead is also a really good film.
I think Dawn of the Dead has... I did a whole episode for Film Buff where I talked about my favorite openings, and I put Dawn of the Dead on there as one of my favorite openings.
I just realized I don't have the comments showing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I suck at this.
Dawn of the Dead has one of the best openings in a movie that I've seen in a long time. One of the best. There's a lot of movies that have really good openings, but I think Dawn of the Dead has an awesome with Sarah Polley.
Yeah, Owls of Ga'Hoole. I always forget about Owls of Ga'Hoole. You ever see Owls of Ga'Hoole?
No.
Oh yeah, it's Zack Snyder's cartoon.
Oh no, I haven't. And nobody wants to talk about Rebel Moon.
No, we're not going to talk about Rebel Moon.
So okay, but real quick.
To be fair to Rebel Moon, I could not make it through that movie.
There's two of them.
I know, but I couldn't make it through the first one.
Okay,
so I never made it to the second.
I didn't bother. I heard about it and I was like, I won't do it. I want to like Snyder. I want to like him, and like he got screwed over with Justice League. So like I'm on the line. Like his version is really good. I don't know how they would have ever played that version.
Well, that's the thing. Like we're getting into the weeds a bit here, but I think the problem the thing about Justice League is it is partially what his vision was, but it's also all the ideas that he had afterward that he wanted to just stuff in there.
Yeah, they gave him like carte blanche to just make his ultimate version because of what happened to him. Yeah.
So I mean, which fair enough, they fucked him over.
Normally,
and it was really fucked
he
up.
wouldn't have gotten that version out if he stayed on the project. My point in bringing this up is Escape from New York remake has been in development hell for quite a while, since as far back as, and now I don't remember the filmmakers that were attached to it, but just so happened to know this because Timothy Oliphant's name was attached as Snake for a long time. And then it went from him to some other people, and then it ended up on Wyatt Russell. And I was like, oh, that would have been really cool. But I don't remember the directors who were attached to this. And so this is kind of interesting to see that they're finally, I mean, clearly this is going to get...
It would be wild for Wyatt Russell to play his dad's character twice.
Yeah.
Because isn't he...
He's in Monarch.
That would be wild. And I'd be up for it because Wyatt Russell, good actor.
Yeah, I like him.
Could totally do it. I think this seems like it could work. It doesn't excite me, but I like Zack Snyder, so sure, why not?
Okay.
Fucking remake Escape from New York. Give John Carpenter more money to buy video games. All right. Martin Scorsese backs AI company and says he's using it to storyboard movies. We have to be open to how cinema can evolve.
Isn't this kind of what you were talking about?
Yeah, I
finding good enough reasons to use AI.
Yeah, film Twitter is falling apart over this right now. And they're really upset that Martin Scorsese is using AI. Well, first off, let's read a statement. Cinema is a young medium, only around 125 years old, so we have to be open to how it can evolve, Scorsese said in a statement posted on Black Forest Labs' website. Black Forest Labs is the AI company that he's backing. I utilized 3D with Hugo and de-aging technology for The Irishman. Now with this tool, I can share what I'm visualizing more clearly and efficiently to my creative team, the production designer, art designer, and cinematographer, for them to build on to enrich cinematic intelligence. In a video filmed at Scorsese's New York City office that accompanied the partnership's announcement, the Goodfellas director uses the firm's Flux generative AI model to help storyboard a scene. He then discusses staging the crime film's famous Steadicam shot, which tracks mobster hair, blah, blah, blah. Quote, if you have a tool like this, you could imagine it out much, much quicker, and you could save production time and also less wear and tear on the crew, Scorsese said in the video. I did not watch this video. Let's see how long it is. It's 3 minutes.
No one on the set over the last 45 years knows what the picture in your head is.
There's always been that problem of like what you see in here, how do you get it there? How do you get it on the set? How do you get it through, with the weather and even on a soundstage? How do you get it? How do you create what you have in your thought, in your mind's eye? It's almost like a painter, How does he or she get that from here onto the canvas? I have in mind a town, not a village, not a city, a kind of gnarled, old, almost medieval town in the Caucasus, let's say. Even the streets are narrower, cobblestone. The main road through the town is twisting and turning, maybe over small hills. Yeah, this is getting there. Look at that. That's it.
Does that kind of look like it?
Yeah, even narrower.
Even narrower. Okay.
Street.
It's even narrower. Okay.
The driver would be, again, very Eastern European, almost like somebody you'd find in the street there, older. Well, he'd probably be in his 40s, but he would look like he's in his 60s. Longish hair. It's almost the ideal would always be to make a film like in your private room, in a way, and you create the picture in a sense, and that's finally translated to 50 people on the crew, 100 people on the crew, and it becomes alive. But you do have that control of making the film rather than doing it solely through verbal language.
Right.
This conveys a cinematic intelligence, not necessarily painting, not necessarily literature. It's cinema. So that's the great thing about this tool.
Was a single tracking shot.
Yeah.
It was almost
Okay, I don't need him to explain further. So I'm of two minds here. On the one hand, this does kind of just feel like Scorsese making some money.
Mm-hmm.
I just the fact that he is not himself using it, and the fact that he has this like little team of nerdlings doing it for him, he's going to do that anyway because he's Martin Scorsese. He doesn't need to fucking touch a keyboard himself. Mm-hmm. But the way that he was using it, it feels to me like someone who is just trying to make a promo video for this thing that he's getting paid a shitload of money to sponsor,
Support.
And
on the other side of it, if I ignore that sort of cynical reading and I take him at his word and I say this is something that Scorsese actually wants to use going forward to help him storyboard faster. First off, there's the argument that it's really not that much faster or cheaper for that matter, because you do have to spend credits to make these images. So you're spending money whether you like it or not. Mm-hmm. And most storyboards are essentially stick figures, like not literally, well, sometimes literally stick figures, but they are often just like rough sketches. I think that there's something to be said about advancing those. So like I like the idea that you can tell the computer
exactly what you want, and it can give you something approximating that idea. And the thing is, I tried playing with this when I heard about it. I went to Black Forest Labs website, and they have like, you can use like 50 credits for free. And I tried using it, and I realized the problem is I don't use generative AI for like anything. So I don't actually have a test case to compare it to.
Gotcha.
Like, I can't say like, oh, compare to Chat GPT image, whatever.
Yeah.
This does such and such better. I typed in a scene, and then I made a few adjustments to it, and to see like if it would edit things without making too many changes. And it seemed like it did that, but I don't know how well it compares to other AI or image generators, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I just don't use these. I've probably used generative AI enough to count it on two hands, maybe. So I'm not the best one to be deciding like if something works or not. So I don't know like how well this compares. I don't know what about it would make Scorsese hop on the AI train other than money. So I'm kind of I just go right back to the cynical side of things, I guess. But that said, if I am taking it non-cynically, I see the appeal. I don't know that I would. The problem that I have is I work from like location. I work from the location I have. I'm not building a location, or I don't really have the, like, if I'm making a movie where I am building out entire cities, or I'm building out huge sets and all that jazz, I can see how this could work really well to show production designers what I want, to show the CG artists who are building the city what I want. Does it maybe take from the creative process? I don't know. I don't know how much it takes away from the creative process, when most of the time, in order to facilitate stuff like production design, you're going to use reference images. So how much is it different from using reference images? It's kind of taking reference images and storyboarding and smushing them together. So I don't know. I still have some reservations, mostly from like the moral perspective, that I can't quite shake, but I also grant are mostly things that are going to dissipate with time. I don't hate it. I don't know that I would use it, but I don't hate it as an idea.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I continue to be very middle of the road with this topic. So sorry. I know that I'm sure there are plenty of viewers who are like, man, just trash AI. And yeah, there's a lot of like, I mean, we talked about, I think last time, the fucking Hellgrind, the AI feature film that premiered in the city of Cannes. And it looked like trash.
Yeah.
This is, I like like, I don't love taking away people's jobs, but that's also just what technology does inherently. It kind of is just how industries evolve, is you find cheaper ways of doing things. And that it sucks, but it's also like, I feel like the next, evolution of storyboarding is probably hand in hand with AI and utilizing that to be a better storyboard artist, probably. Or just not using it at all. I feel like normal storyboard artists will be fine. It's not exactly a massive industry. But I feel like what we're going to get is a mix going forward of traditional storyboard artists who are still highly respected and get a lot of work, and AI-based storyboard artists who are just really good at prompting and getting a director's vision out there, or like those fucking kids were doing in the video, taking the director's ideas and creating a prompt that best visualizes what they're trying to come up with. And that can be very helpful to production design and CGI artists, background artists, that sort of thing. So yeah, seems fine, but also I'm taking the cynical approach. I think Scorsese just wants more money to pass down to his kids or whatever. Anyway, Curry Barker's Anything But Ghosts. I think I'd really just wanted to bring up that Curry Barker has a new movie coming out because we didn't really talk about it.
Well, I think I brought this up.
Did you?
Last week or the week before? Or I was trying to, because every week is like, since Obsession's release, there's been interesting Curry Barker news, and I keep thinking it's going to fade away, and it hasn't because the movie's become so successful. But I know I talked about his next picture, and I know I talked about what the plot was with you. However, there is something interesting I found out about this movie also. So go ahead with your news.
Well, he added Chris Reinacker.
Who is that? Why do I know that name? I feel like I know that name. Is he a host of something?
He was in the Mindy Project and Superstore. I don't.
Okay. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see here. Burp. Reinacker is a filmmaker, comedian, and writer and digital creator whose scripted and unscripted videos have amassed over 400 million views online. His short films have been screened at Sundance and Cannes. His latest directorial work can be seen on That's a Bad Idea YouTube channel. Oh, he's that guy. In the short film Fly Me to the Earth, a sci-fi comedy he directed, co-wrote, and stars in alongside Barker and Tomlinson. Okay. In television, he served as a showrunner. He's performed in various things. I
think it's safe to assume, based off of this, that Anything But Ghosts is going to lean a little bit more into the comedy aspect.
Maybe. That's one thing. I know that some people were saying that they hoped that these new directors would go into like non-horror stuff because it's a saturated market. And I wouldn't be surprised if he went in a more comedy-centric path. But it could also be that he's just utilizing comedic talent for another horror picture, because comedic talent does translate
to horror.
Yeah.
We know right now it stars Aaron Paul, and I thought Curry Barker was in it with him, but I know it's about two guys. So Aaron Paul's got to be one of them, and who knows if this guy's the other one. The thing that I have to add to this that I found interesting is that in this movie you're going to figure out in one way or another what happened to Nikki from Obsession.
Yes, I saw. Yeah, he said there would be like a news thing.
Yeah, so like it's not only is it in the same world as Obsession, but you're gonna find out, because Obsession kind of ends like pretty open, and it's only like a dark outcome that it could have after the movie is done, which is basically what happens to, spoiler alert, this particular character after the events take place. So anyways, Anything But Ghosts is going to address some of those questions.
Yeah, it will
briefly.
It will take place in the same universe.
Which I think is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to this guy, what he can. I think this movie sounds interesting, and it sounds like The Frighteners is what it sounds like to me. And then after that, I'm interested to see what he's going to do with Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, same. All right, interesting. Now we have trailers. First off,
trailers, yeah.
Body Blow. Let's see what we got.
We are in a war. There are enemies all around. The dangerous man is the man who has good firearms discipline. That's the same with your If you use the force of your mind to enwrap this creation creativity. It will shoot out of you like the force of 10 suns. And if you do not, you will become a black hole that will consume everything that is good and right and noble. That is the power of your semen.
Okay, yeah, that does seem right up my alley. I don't remember who suggested Body Blow.
Who suggested it? It was earlier.
It was earlier. And
it's in the Sydney Film Festival this week.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wait. It was Matt. Matt suggested it. Let's see. If you haven't seen it yet, it looks like our kind of movie. Yep. I think so, Matt. That reminds me of oh shoot. My brain is not working. I'm too tired. After Blue? No. I'm trying to remember the fucking Jan Gonzalez, I think. I don't either which way. It reminds me of a certain director. Reminds me a bit of Twink of the Damned.
Yeah, I was thinking
the movie that we were working on.
Yeah.
Makes me want to make that even more. Honestly. That's what this is the kind of movie that inspires me to make movies. That's what it is. So I'm actually super pumped to see Body Blow now. I'm gonna actually, because I feel like this is gonna drift off into the ether. Let's see if people say from festivals first of all. Mixed to positive.
Yeah,
seems like. Add that to the watch list. Has the director done anything I've seen? No, most certainly not. But I'm very intrigued by Body Blow. Definitely. All right. So next trailer, Onslaught.
I saw this trailer in theaters.
Same. Yeah.
I like it here. It's safe.
Look, I got an emergency meeting. You're up, Mom.
No. It's a burrito. Eat a burrito with your hands. Like this. All right, big bite. That's my girl. Second time that black hawk has gone over us today. They're up to something in the desert north of here. Kind of secret base or some shit.
What you are witnessing here is a human equivalent of a heat-seeking mishap.
Dude, this looks so badass.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Do we like this director? Don't we like him?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big Godzilla vs. Kong fan, notably, but Adam Wingard fucking slaps pretty hard. Adam Wingard,
the
guest in You're Next.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen The Guest.
Like, and some people are saying this is like a covert guest sequel.
Oh, interesting.
I find that highly unlikely.
Yeah, I don't think
but
so, but it's really interesting.
I would blow a load in the theater if I found that out.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling me what I'm up against tonight?
We're set out to create an ideal combatant to be deployed against the domestic populace. These men are conditioned to kill until they are stopped.
Do you have any practical advice for engagement?
Use your best judgment. Cover our tracks.
Don't be afraid. We're your government.
Where are you going?
Go to your room. Get under the bed. Mama needs to get her guns.
just gonna say a lot of bad words, okay? You little bitch!
Trailer park, motherfucker!
Did you see who that was?
At the end?
Yeah.
Was that Reginald Bill Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it's interesting that Dan Stevens is in
I was
there.
gonna say it's kind of
But
interesting.
as far as I could tell, not in the trailer.
He's not in the trailer. I didn't see Michael Biehn anywhere in there.
Michael Bihn's in there. Michael Bihn's at the very start.
Get over your shit,
Let's
soldier.
see.
I like it here. It's safe.
Look, I got an emergency meeting. You're up.
For some shit.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Michael Biehn.
Yeah.
And yeah, Filmmaker 610. I wasn't thinking of Knife and Heart, but Knife and Heart is another one that that trailer Body Blow reminded me of. But After Blue is the one that was on my mind. And
I actually have this movie on my watch list.
Onslaught?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's I like when Adam Wingard does
If he
stuff.
only did Your Next and did he do both Godzilla versus Kong?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Then I've never seen a movie he's done. Because I've never seen Godzilla versus Kong.
But you've seen The Guest.
Oh, he did do The Guest. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I have seen The Guest, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say anytime he's not playing with big Hollywood money, I'm in it to win it. When he gets the big money, not that Godzilla versus Kong, either one is like bad. It's just I don't know. I don't find them terribly entertaining.
Gotcha.
Personally. But yeah, Onslaught looks fantastic. A24 just
I know
continuing to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Very much looks like a Terminator type.
I was thinking
premise.
Upgrade. Looks like Upgrade.
Upgrade. Yeah, I guess sort of an
shades
upgrade
of it look
thing.
like Upgrade, and I like that movie a lot.
Yeah. I like the idea of just like small town goes up against borderline supernatural threat. Add in the government angle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's everything I want.
What about Universal Soldier? Remember those movies?
Oh yeah, it does have a Universal Soldier vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like more gritty Universal Soldier.
I was thinking about that because I'm going to see Cyborg. I would talk to you about this, about the Master of the Universe connection and whatnot. I'm like excited to watch it, but how like it's interesting that Dolph Lundgren was in Master of the Universe, Jean-Claude's in Cyborg, and then they both pop up as Universal Soldiers together.
Yeah. All right. So this next one, I had not heard of, and it popped up.
Which one is this?
So this is
it's an
I
umbrella.
Object. And you might think I'm saying that wrong. I am not. You'll see.
Rise and shine, up and at 'em.
Morning, Benny. Morning, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Oh,
Let's give
awesome.
a big hand to Benny. More like a little hand.
Well, that was easy. And I think I'd know.
Tom, it's me, Pop.
Hi, Pop.
What's shaking? We're worried about you, Thomas. We've seen you talking to these things.
You talking nonsense again?
They say this is the face of a clock, but you and me, we know better.
Maybe it's just something he's going through.
No. The boy needs help.
Do you think you're the only one who can see us? Hello, Ellie. Izzy, what you doing?
Just kidding.
Same. I met someone who sees things the way I do.
What? This trash. Put it back where it belongs.
Help, Dad! Help! Those aren't just things. They're my dad's things. I've got to save them.
Things that come here never get out alive.
We just got to find a friendly face.
I got this.
Come back. With my dog. I can see why you're worried. I hate to lose these things.
I don't want to hear another word about things. No anger issues there. Whatever happens, you always have us.
So it's from director Andrew Niccol.
Yeah, Truman Show. I think that looks great.
Yeah, it looks really fun. So my problem is Andrew Niccol. So wrote Truman Show. He directed Lord of War, which is a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah, I like that movie.
He directed Gattaca.
Never seen it.
Very good film. Oh shoot, there's another one that he directed that
it just showed it. There, he did Truman Show with something else.
Well, he wrote Truman Show. He wrote Truman Show. I don't think he directed Truman Show.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. Wrote Truman Show. But did he write The Terminal?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they had up there.
Andrew Niccol. Let's what movie am I forgetting? So director. I'm not forgetting anything. I was just thinking of Lord of War. And Simone. He directed Simone. I like but there's an elephant in the room, and that's called In Time.
Never seen it.
Not great. So and like I haven't seen Anon. I haven't seen The Host. I heard bad things about The Host, but I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything else about it. I haven't seen Good Kill yet, but and he's got Lords of War coming out next year. But I Object came out of nowhere. I'm partially worried because he does not have an unimpeachable track record, but it does look really charming.
Yeah, it looks really charming.
And it suggests a very wacky out there plot.
Yeah.
Because you have like some sort of villain showing up to try to take back junk, probably like a homeless lady in the junkyard maybe or something like that. But I'm very intrigued. We've got a few notable people in there for voice acting. Got Anna Faris, Ethan Hawke, Jermaine Clement, Jay Baruchel. Seems like a pretty all right cast, pretty all right setup. Carl Urban on the list of producers as well. And this was written, produced, and directed by Andrew Niccol. So maybe a passion project. Seems like it must be, just by virtue of how indie it feels. Feels extremely indie.
I think it looks good, but you're right. That record's not promising. I'm so partial to Truman Show, but that's the writing thing. He wrote and produced and directed this, so
yeah,
super curious.
So I'm hoping closer to Lord of War quality than to In Time quality, because holy shit, what a stinker In Time was. So I just wanted to bring that up mostly because I hadn't heard of it, and then the trailer popped up.
That is interesting.
Next up, By Any Means, I almost didn't include this.
You don't think it looks good?
I think it looks fine.
I thought it looked really good. I like this guy. And
yeah, Abdul Mateen the second.
I have a feeling it might make money based off its release date. I think it's September.
I can do more than sit behind it. Yes.
No one's talking to the FBI.
Not willingly, that is.
So what do you want to do?
Something unorthodox. You will be partnered with someone tied to organized crime.
Where the body's at, Eddie? I ain't telling you nothing. What the fuck are you supposed to be?
My driver?
Special Agent Wayne Strider, FBI.
Get the fuck out of here. Say hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Still no pressure. It's against protocol for me to join you in there.
Time for you to leave my shop.
You all right? Come here, let me ask you a question. I got it. Get out of the car. We'll have some fun with you tonight. You're right. That was fun.
You shot a cop.
Look around. There's no witness. There's no crime. Let's get out of here. Fucking starving. Let's go.
I ain't got nothing to say to no authorities.
Hey, not yet.
Who is this?
That's my job.
I knocked some fucking heads around and I cracked the case.
Making people disappear does not solve the problem.
Turn the other cheek. That ain't really working, is it?
They came for me. My wife. What would you do?
I kill him all. By any means necessary. Come on!
Let's end this.
One life, live it right now.
Can I get you some drinks?
Coffee.
How you take it?
Black.
Bam. By any means.
Yeah, it'll probably do all right in September.
I think it'll do. I think whether it's good or not, I don't know, but I think it'll do well.
I think it looks. I like it looks entertaining. I like. I'm not a big fan of Mark Wahlberg as a human being, but he puts in some good performances. I like this current stage where he puts on prosthetics and goes fucking ham.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's just his thing now.
Yeah.
With the flight risk.
That movie.
And this seems to be similar, where he has a big old prosthetic nose for no discernible reason.
And he has fun.
I don't think this is based on a true story, so I don't know why he has the prosthetic nose. I could be wrong there, but I didn't see anything about it being based on a true story, and it seems pretty outlandish. I know it's based on I know it's a Blacklist script that got picked up, but that's all I know about it. So sure, yeah,
right.
Cool, entertaining is what it looks like.
I thought it looked entertaining.
Yeah. This next one, I'm gonna go pee while this one plays because I just watched this. But this one's interesting. Let's see, that's also September.
I like this director, kind of. Did Money Train and did not Money Train, Bullet Train. He did Bullet Train and he did Deadpool 2.
Oh, is that? Oh, right. Okay.
David, whatever.
David Leitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks stylish, looks fun. Nicholas Hoult looks fucking hot. Pete Davidson.
Christian Slater. I love Christian Slater. He's in this for a second. Pete Davidson. Who are we missing? Is that Kravitz? Zoe
Kravitz,
and
yeah.
John C. Reilly.
Yeah, not to be confused with the documentary from 2024, How to Rob a Bank. Oh, hey, Glenda. Hey. We got peeps from everywhere. And I missed a thing. Let's see here. I missed a thing. Where is it? Someone in the comments. Toy Robot Video. Punk Ron mentioned Toy Robot Video. I totally forgot about this. This is a Arrow sub-label. Let's see here. Let's see. I guess this High Def Ninja article message board thing will work. A new sub-label from Arrow Video that will be called Toy Robot Video. First few titles are Masters of the Universe. Then there's Guyver, Dark Hero, Marshmallow, Manhunt, Ninja Wars, and Roaring Fire, according to this post on a message board. Let's see here. It's all message board stuff that I have. But they have a Facebook page. Okay, huge thank you to the okay, so they have premiered their logo. They showed off a bunch of shit. I'm not logged into Facebook, and so it won't let me actually look at this stuff. But yes, it's a sub-label, and they're doing Masters of the Universe 4K.
Oh.
So if you really love the Dolph Lundgren Masters of the Universe...
I think there was an Umbrella version, right?
Was there an Umbrella
version?
version?
I bought one not too long ago.
That was probably just Blu-ray.
Okay.
Let's
I thought
see
it was
here.
4K, but maybe I am wrong. You're right.
I mean, you could be right. I don't... It looks...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a Blu-ray.
Okay. Well, then I need to upgrade, I guess.
Actually, let's Toy Robot 4K. God, there's like nothing on this. Why is no one covering it? Ooh, okay. Later this year, Toy Robot Video, a sub-label of Arrow Video, will be releasing a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray for Masters of the Universe. Blah, 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 blah. Toy Robot is proud to present a newly unearthed preview cut of the film featuring never-before-seen footage, including new and extended scenes plus alternate takes. 2-disc 4K UHD and 2-disc Blu-ray sometime in 2026. Cool. I got nothing else.
Well,
Toy Robot.
I guess this is a good time to talk about the release this weekend for Masters of the Universe is coming out this weekend, side by side with Scary Movie. We're finally getting Scary Movie out, which I think is very interesting. I'm really curious to see how Scary Movie does. Like I personally want it to do really, really well, but I did hear good things about Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, so. I recorded a review this morning that was an 8 out of 10 for Screen Rant.
For Masters?
Yeah.
Nice.
And they seemed pretty hip to it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for them.
It looks a little cutesy for my taste.
Without the reviews, I would not have been entirely sold on. I love this version so much, though. But it's, in all fairness, even looking back now, this version's it's not anywhere close to the cartoon or anything growing up. They took a lot of liberties. But I'm very, very fond of the 1987 Dolph Lundgren, Frank Langella version.
Yeah, it's it's an all right little B picture.
Yeah. Just has a cool look to it, I think.
It does. And Frank Langella fucking nailing it.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
Okay. So yeah, Toy Robot exists. I wish, let's see here, Arrow Films, Toy Robot. Do they have anything? Like if I go to arrowfilms.com, and let's just look up Masters of the Universe. Nothing pops up. So they're not exactly advertising it big. All right. Next and last trailer. Yeah, that tracks, filmmaker. There's nothing there. This is another trailer that I would have ignored, but it features your boy.
Yeah.
Lucky, listen to me. World's a complicated place. I taught you how to survive in the life that you were born into.
I know, Dad. Just thinking I'd like to get out of here alive.
Everything is going according to plan.
Until it isn't.
Carrie? Carrie?
My husband was gone when I woke up this morning.
Hello, dear. It's been a while.
Where's my son? I don't know. Where's my money? I don't have it.
That's the wrong answer.
As dangerous as she is, every person's got a rhythm. You learn to play it, you can make them dance.
Excuse me, sir. Can you help me?
We'll get you somewhere safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
How can someone so small cause so much trouble?
Whatever game you're playing here, Lucky, it's not going to go the way you think it will.
I'm done running. From you, from anyone.
I don't feel right promoting a show on here. However, it's got two of my guys. It's got not just Oliphant, but it's got Clifton Collins.
Yeah. I don't know that I need another fucking show, in my life. But it does have Furiosa herself.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of what's that movie with the little girl that can fight? And she battles it out with various people. And
you're not talking about Anna, are you? Not Anna.
No,
but
it was.
Are you talking about Ronan? What's her face? Sierra.
Oh yeah, it has
Hannah.
Hannah, yeah, it reminds me of Hannah.
Okay.
Just more like adult Hannah. Yeah. I think part of that is I don't know that the trailer really told me a lot about what it was about. I didn't really get a clear idea of the plot, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's cool that a trailer can just, show me some action beats and be like, yo, you win. I think it's exciting that it's an action show.
Yeah. And that Benning hot off the success of The Bride.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hot off that train of success. Annette Bening. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm most of these trailers I'm a little tepid.
Yeah, well, this is the week we got. This is the week we got. During summertime, we'll get good movies, but we'll get trailers for the fall.
Yeah. Speaking of good movies, let's just bypass the trailer segment.
I think we're done.
And get to our Letterboxd. You didn't watch a lot.
I have 3. Yeah. So, and I know we both did Backrooms.
Yeah.
Did we both do it? What'd you think? We gave it the same grade.
No, we didn't. I gave it 3.5.
I gave it 3.5.
You gave it 3.
Oh, I thought I gave it a half. Okay. I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I thought production design fantastic. I wish that it spent more time in the actual backrooms. I think that's.
I heard these complain as well. I could see the tense, how they build tension with this really, really well. Chiwetel's great in it. What's her face is really good in it from Sentimental Value there.
Renate something or another.
She was nominated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Sentimental Value.
It's shot really well. The set design's awesome. Like that's the real star of it.
Yeah, I think my biggest complaint, if I had to have one, is that the premise works best as found footage, which is not something you say of a lot of things, but I really, because I feel like there's the opening found footage bit sequence, and then there's about midway through there's a found footage sequence.
Yeah.
And both of those are my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah.
I think when you give it a more cinematic eye, I don't know, it feels almost like you, the audience member, are more in control of what's going on. Whereas when it's a found footage point of view, you feel more trapped in this place. To me, that anyway.
Well, Backrooms will end our May horror month there, if you even want to call that horror. I guess that is horror, right? Yeah,
it's horror.
There are horror sequences. I don't know how it did. I think it did really well, actually.
It did great.
I wasn't keeping track of that because I've been all about this Obsession box office. But, yeah, big movie for the week, Backrooms. I recommend it. I then, because it's such a scarce week because of Better Call.
Oh,
So
how far have you gotten in Better Call Saul?
I am approaching the final episode of 5, season 5, and then I'll do all 6 like in probably 2 days. We might need to get into it later, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of Better Call Saul?
No, I love Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad without Walter White is, I don't know. It feels forced. Walter White adds a lot. That's why I'm not El Camino fan either. Because I don't care about Jesse. But then I hopped over. Don't mean to switch to this fucking movie.
Okay, so you've broken my heart. Now let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. The Man. This is one of those times where it's like I really question the career path that I've chosen with film, because this movie was this was like a very painful experience for me. I think I gave it a 0.5 star, and saying anything more about it is just a waste of my time. It was really bad. I will go over to. Do you know anything about this movie?
I haven't. I remember the trailer coming out back in the day.
It was back in the day, but the only anything interesting about it is Miguel Ferrer is in it, and I love him. And then, we hop on over to this movie I've been trying to watch forever, Mr. Frost, which you got to do more research on it. It was this movie that was kind of hard to find for a while because of how it was made. I guess there was some mob ties to how it was made and things like that. But basically, it's a movie. It's very much in the vein of remember K-Pax, where he's in a psych ward the whole movie, but the whole movie is about whether he's an alien or not. Same thing with Mr. Frost. It's told from the point of view of he's in a psych ward, and they're trying to decide if he's Satan incarnated or not in human form. And Jeff Goldblum just eats up the scenery, but not a good movie. It's got 2 stars for a reason.
Okay, I still haven't seen Mr. Frost. When you mentioned wanting to watch it, I did procure a copy.
Yeah. So I think you might find it interesting. He's really good. He's too good in it for the project that it is.
Okay.
But you have been busy.
I've been busy, yeah. Well, not that. I wouldn't say I haven't watched that, because I talked about The Grand Master last time, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. So I watched an aria on Gazes, which is also called The Bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And it used to be called The Bedroom on Letterboxd until Vinegar Syndrome put out their release. Watched Backrooms, saw I Love Boosters, went back in time a bit for 1959, I believe, Nightfall, and then I watched The Zone of Interest and Night of the Juggler yesterday.
Is it your first time seeing Zone of Interest?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was good. So I feel weird giving Zone of Interest 3.5 stars. I did think it was really good.
Uh-huh.
It felt to me like it relied a little too much on its core premise, and it did not expand much on that core premise.
Gotcha.
Which the core premise is basically, hey, isn't it fucked up how these Nazis are living like it's normal
life,
right outside of Auschwitz?
Yeah.
And not even outside of Auschwitz. I mean, like against the wall of Auschwitz. And it follows Hess. I don't remember his first name.
Jared Hess.
Oh shoot, the fucking famous Nazi who ran Auschwitz. He has a very German first name. Anyway, follows him and his family, mostly his wife, who's a fucking bitch. Which I can say that because she's a Nazi. Real cunt. Just the worst.
Sorry for the Nazi sympathists.
Stephen Miller. Yeah. So anyway, it follows this family, this Nazi family, who live in I'm forgetting every word of the English language today. I don't know what my problem is. The commandant of Auschwitz, his house. And like the wife is like put a lot of effort into the garden and the general upkeep, and she thinks it's just their dream come true. It's what they've been dreaming of since they were 17, is what she says at one point. And all the while throughout the film, you hear gunshots and screams in the background. You see smoke coming up from the smokestacks. You see trains arriving almost constantly. There's a great scene where her friend or mother, I don't really know who it was supposed to be, is there as a guest, and she sees the fire coming out of the smokestacks, and it's like bathing her room in red, and then the next day she's gone. Like, there's some really great stuff. I just feel like it really just comes down to, man, isn't it fucked up that these Nazis lived like this?
Yeah.
And it never really goes beyond that.
Yeah.
And so if that doesn't fully pull you in, and I've watched a lot of atrocities on film, if it doesn't fully pull you in, then it doesn't quite work, I think, as well as it does for other people. But I respect all the 4 and 5 star, like, you know, the people who thought it was, you know, a masterpiece. I thought really good. I also thought I Love Boosters was really good. I highly recommend people go see I Love Boosters if they have the opportunity. Not a lot of screenings. It is a very, very, very low number of screenings. I almost didn't see it at all because the day before I saw it, the only show times were at 10 p.m. and 10:45 p.m.
Wow.
And then luckily the next day they added 2 screenings to the day. But that was rough for a second. So highly recommend I Love Boosters if you get a chance. It's maximalist cinema, super wild. Lakeith Stanfield features in one of the most memorable scenes you're ever going to see in your life. And it's just this big anti-capitalist Looney Tunes cartoon of a movie. I don't know that it's a little overly complicated. There's a lot that Boots Riley throws at you.
Yeah, I believe that.
And so it doesn't work for me quite as well as Sorry to Bother You. Sorry to Bother You fucking rules. I Love Boosters is a charming evolution in Boots Riley's career. I hope he gets to make another balls to the wall wild motion picture like this. And that's why I'm very much on the I Love Boosters train. Could have been better. I certainly was expecting a little bit more, but goddamn, it's fucking wild. And I think I honestly would have liked it more if I wasn't I was very tired that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost wonder if my state of mind might have affected my rating. But at very least a 3.5 out of 5. Solid 3.5.
A lot of good people in that.
Let's see. An Aria on Gazes is a really strong Hisayasu Sato movie. It does the usual Hisayasu Sato stuff. It's a lot of sex, there's a voyeurism aspect to it. There's a lot of videotape stuff. You see a lot of this character carrying around a video camera like she's the weirdo from Lost Highway.
Mm-hmm.
And a very dreamlike atmosphere, never really sure what's reality, what's not, that sort of thing. Very strong film. And then another very strong film I saw was Night of the Juggler. Night of the Juggler stars James Brolin as this father who really wants to save his daughter, who's kidnapped by this absolute nut job who is trying to get back at the rich, and he thinks that the guy's daughter is actually the daughter of a millionaire when in fact it's the daughter of an ex-cop. And this ex-cop, played by James Brolin, is like, I'm gonna get my daughter back immediately. Like, the first 25 minutes, 20 minutes of that is just a prolonged chase scene.
Yeah.
And it is bonkers and absolutely, like, I would say the only reason I didn't give it 5 stars is because the last 30 minutes cannot compare to the first 30 minutes. It's just impossible. I don't know how the fuck they managed to get the chase scene that they did on film. It seems borderline impossible. There's a ton of just like running through the streets and like cars getting fucked up and New York traffic, and they're like going down sidewalks and I'm like driving down sidewalks. Another thing, Mandy Patinkin is in it as a cab driver, and almost everyone that James Brolin meets in the movie is like a fully fleshed out character.
Oh, interesting.
Also, porn star Sharon Mitchell shows up for a little bit as a little bit of a plot device. Really strong recommend Night of the Juggler. It's so good. If you get a chance, check it out. Nightfall, Jacques Tournier, whatever the fuck you say his name. Jack Turner. Solid film noir. I was both really tired and really high when I watched it. So I cannot give you too many specifics, but very atmospheric, very well shot. Currently available on the Criterion Channel. Anyway,
I want to defend myself a little bit on the movies I saw. First of all, Backrooms, I think the best way I describe Backrooms is that it plays out like the best and worst episode of Lost. Just asking questions that it has no time to answer.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't like
asking more questions than it has time to answer.
I appreciated the Backrooms expanded on the lore from the shorts. It is a natural, not conclusion, but continuation of the short films that Kane Parsons directed and put on YouTube.
Yeah.
Love the still lifes. I guess spoilers. There's still lifes, which if you kind of have to know the Backrooms lore to know what a still life is, but you know, they explore things that have not been explored before, and it gets real weird.
Yeah, it's super bizarre.
I know people were complaining about the back half of the movie not being as good as the first half. I really like the back half of the movie, and I wish it went further. I think that's my biggest complaint, is it gets to a certain point of weirdness and then kind of ends.
Yeah.
And I would have liked to see more of that. That's why I feel like we should have spent more time in the back rooms. I almost would have preferred a longer movie, which is something I rarely say. But it could have been explored a lot more. There's a lot of stuff from the shorts that I wish was explored, like the I don't know if there's an official name for it, but like the red neighborhood that the one guy winds up in, and it's like a 40-minute short. I don't know the lore that well to remember the fucking names of these things, but I don't know. I thought Backrooms was really strong.
Mm-hmm.
Ending was fine. Nice creepy imagery to finish out on. A lot of questions still up in the air. Doesn't really explain much, but gives you a little bit more lore and creeps you out. And I like that Kane Parsons did not feel obliged to fully explain it, although he does give a good explanation of where the backrooms come from.
Mm-hmm.
So even then, like he does in a way give in to that need to explain. He just does it in a more esoteric way than you might expect. So I was really a fan of what he did. Hey, have you guys seen Widow's Bay on Apple TV? It's good. The comedy and horror is blended perfectly, and Matthew Rhys is excellent. Definitely reminds me of The Fog and Jaws. I started watching the first episode of Widow's Bay.
I've not watched it, but it has a really cool poster. It has this cool advertisement every time I go on the menu.
Yeah, I'm really bad at watching TV shows, just straight up. But I started watching the first episode, and it was reasonably entertaining. And I do plan on going through and finishing it. So, but I haven't watched. We haven't watched Widow's Bay properly.
You should plug us real fast in Letterboxd.
I should plug us?
Yeah, Michael Keene.
Oh yeah.
Since we talk about Letterboxd a lot, you can follow us.
Yeah, you can follow me at I'm just search Michael Keene, all one word, and that's my username. And then I don't remember your fucking username.
I think it's Film Buff, isn't it?
It's not. It's William Patrick. It's William _ Patrick.
I should change that, huh?
Probably. I mean, someone already has Film Buff, but
That's
you could,
probably why.
you could probably do Film Buff show. But.
Yeah, good idea. I don't know if you have anything else, but I have a good closer.
Okay.
So I want to do a shout out. I'm sure he's not watching now, but if he is, a shout out to my friend Matthew Wagner, who got me this special gift that I was really excited to show you in particular. All right, ready?
Oh, fuck off!
Isn't this cool?
Let me.
This is the specific thing about it that's so cool. It's called the and I don't know the toy line that does it, but on the top there, if you show them or you can see it, it's called the RoboCop poster line. So it's specifically the RoboCop from the poster.
That's so cool.
Poster series, yeah.
Poster
series. With it comes the fucking
the big gun.
Yeah. I like it. The spike. A fire.
Oh, yeah.
And his gun from his leg, which I'm sure his leg doesn't open up. But even on the shield is the from the siren.
That's fucking.
Isn't this cool?
Wild.
I thought you would love this. And then other toys that it makes is Ultimate RoboCop, which is not the same as poster RoboCop. Of course, Ultimate Alex Murphy and Ed 209. So really cool. Really cool. Thanks to my friend Matt for the gift.
Fucking sick.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Anyways, I was excited to show you guys that. That'll end the show.
I wish I had friends like that. Where are all my friends at?
Big RoboCop fan we are.
Okay. With that, and we talked about Escape from New York. I think that's going to do it for this episode.
All right.
We've been talking for over 2 hours.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I need to eat a sandwich and get work done. All right.
Eat a sandwich.
I need to eat a fucking sandwich. All right. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yes.
Sorry, Mike, that you just got here and we're immediately ending the show.
You can still watch the show.
Yeah, you can still watch. Go back and watch it. And yeah, until next time, you guys.
Go watch a fucking movie.
What he said.